January 1st isn't just any ordinary New Year's Day. It is an initiation portal through the 111 gateway. Welcome, beautiful souls. I am Angelica, and this is Angelic Alignment. This is your January 2026 energy forecast, where we'll explore the spiritual themes, numerology portals, and lunar cycles shaping the very first month of this year. January is a threshold month, a moment of deep initiation, where new identities, new paths, and new timelines begin to anchor. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the key dates of the month and what they are activating for you. We begin with January 1st, a powerful 111 numerology portal. 2026 is a universal year 10, which also reduces to a 1 in numerology. So this means we're stepping into an entirely new collective chapter. And January sets the energetic blueprint for everything that unfolds from here. When a 1 appears 3 times, the vibration is magnified. So this date carries the energy of new beginnings, sovereignty, and forward movement, a rare and potent alignment of pure creation energy. The number 1 represents new beginnings, leadership, identity, and conscious creation. So this portal is asking you, who are you choosing to become? And what timeline are you consciously stepping into? This is a moment to set intentions, not from the mind, but from the self that you are ready to embody. On January 3rd, we experience the full moon in Cancer, highlighting heightened emotional awareness. Cancer is a sign of home and family, emotional safety, nurturing and care, the inner child, as well as generational patterns. Under this full moon, emotions may rise to the surface more strongly than usual. This isn't emotional chaos. This is emotional truth asking to be acknowledged. You may notice heightened sensitivity, memories resurfacing, nostalgia, or emotional patterns connected to family or past relationships coming into your awareness. A desire for comfort, rest, or solitude may also awaken within you. This full moon asks you to release emotional coping mechanisms that once kept you safe, but are now limiting your growth. So ask yourself, what emotional patterns am I ready to outgrow? In what areas have I been guarding myself instead of trusting my inner guidance? And what does emotional safety truly mean to me now? This is a powerful time for inner child healing, emotional release rituals, and clearing inherited emotional responses. It is about creating a deeper sense of safety within yourself. Healing happens when emotions are acknowledged, not avoided. Between January 6th and January 9th, we move through one of the most potent energetic windows of the entire month. During this time, the Sun, Venus, and Mars are closely aligned. And when these 3 come together, energy moves fast. The Sun activates your identity and purpose, while Venus highlights your desires, values, and your relationship with abundance. And Mars ignites action, motivation, and forward momentum. So together, this alignment creates a powerful message. This is not about wishing. This is about doing. This is the moment where desires ask for movement, where ambition wants structure, and where commitment matters more than intention. You may feel called to take bold, aligned action, claim your authority, and move more decisively towards what you truly want. This is manifestation through embodiment, where energy responds to consistency, courage, and follow through. What you choose to act on during this window begins to take real form. In addition, January 6th is Three Kings Day, or in some Latin cultures, it is known as Dia de los Reyes. My maiden name just so happens to be Reyes, so this date is very symbolic for many reasons, to both myself and you. According to ancient tradition, 3 wise men followed a star across the sky that guided them to Bethlehem. They were not just kings. They were mystics, astronomers, astrologers, and scholars of the ancient world. They trusted the signs in the sky enough to leave everything familiar behind and follow divine guidance into the unknown. The number 3 is sacred across spiritual traditions. It represents mind, body, spirit, past, present, future, creation, preservation, and transformation. The star that guided the three wise men represents divine guidance and intuition. It is the inner knowing that calls you forward, even when the path isn't clear. This is the essence of awakening. Trust inner guidance over external certainty. Three Kings Day activates self-sovereignty by honoring the divine within. This date symbolizes the moment when consciousness awakens and says, I recognize the divine light within me, and I choose courage to follow it forward. Then, on January 11th, we move through a powerful 111 numerology portal, amplifying the initiation energy that began on January 1st. Again, the number 1 represents identity, leadership, and conscious creation, while the number 11 is a master number associated with intuition, enlightenment, and soul-level awareness. Together, 111 signals a moment of alignment between your human self and your higher self. This date carries a vibration of new beginnings and spiritual awakening. During this portal, you may experience heightened intuition and clarity, or sudden realizations about your path, and a sense of feeling redirected. You are being called to listen deeply and ask yourself, what am I being guided toward right now? Where is my inner guidance inviting me to lead? And what version of myself is ready to step forward? This is a powerful day to meditate, tune into your higher guidance, declare intentions out loud, and energetically anchor into a new identity. Trust what you are feeling, even if it doesn't make sense yet. This portal doesn't push, it activates. On January 19th, we welcome the new moon in Capricorn. Capricorn is a sign of discipline and devotion, structure and responsibility, long-term success, and building something meaningful over time. This new moon asks you to get clear about what you are willing to commit to consistently. Capricorn energy is about follow-through, so this new moon supports setting realistic, soul-aligned goals and stepping into leadership and self-mastery, as well as creating systems and routines that support your energy and soul purpose. Some journaling prompts for this day may be, what am I building this year? What deserves my consistent effort? And what structures and routines will support my highest vision? Remember, small aligned actions taken now will compound into powerful results throughout 2026. On January 23rd, we move through the 123 numerology portal, carrying the vibration of 123, a powerful sequence of progress, momentum, and forward movement. In numerology, 123 represents step-by-step growth, divine timing, alignment, and evolution, each number building upon the last. 1 is awareness and initiation, 2 is balance and alignment, and 3 is expression and expansion. Together, 1, 2, 3 symbolizes things beginning to move forward naturally. This portal brings a sense of momentum. Ask yourself, what step are you ready to take now? January 23rd is ideal for becoming clear about your next step. You are encouraged to take small, inspired action and supported in sharing your intentions or ideas. Trust the unfolding of the process. On January 26th, Neptune moves from Pisces into Aries, Aries being the first sign of the zodiac. When Neptune enters Aries, spirituality becomes courageous and embodied. For the last 14 years, Neptune has been in the sign of Pisces. Neptune takes about 165 years to move through the entire zodiac. So when it changes signs, it doesn't just shift the mood, it changes the entire spiritual era. The last time Neptune entered Aries was in the mid-1800s, a period that sparked radical shifts, awakening, and new belief systems. January 26 is a threshold moment where old spiritual identities dissolve, new soul roles activate, and leadership codes awaken. Many people may feel this as a sudden clarity of purpose, a call to step forward visibly, or a push to live their truth publicly. It opens the doorway into a completely new spiritual chapter, personally and collectively. As a final takeaway, the first half of January is grounded in Capricorn energy with multiple planets gathered here, creating a powerful focus on structure, discipline, responsibility, and long-term foundations. Spiritually, January is about anchoring your truth into your physical reality. This is embodiment energy. Daily habits, boundaries, routines, and commitments matter deeply during this month. You are being called to build a life strong enough to support who you are becoming. Meanwhile, mid to late January activates Aquarius energy, bringing expanded awareness and a forward-looking mindset. This energy supports teaching, content creation, group work, and soul-aligned communities. This is where downloads arrive, visions become clear, and we are invited to step into our role within the collective. You may receive ideas that feel ahead of their time. Trust them. You're tuning into the frequency of your future self. Remember to take this month slowly, honor rest, reflection, and intentional movement. If you're feeling sensitive, emotional, or introspective, these are signs of recalibration within you. If this message resonated, please consider liking and subscribing so you don't miss when I post new content throughout the month to help support you on this journey. Thank you for being here with me, and remember, you are exactly where you're meant to be.